Welcome to the Green Building Show, where we investigate green design and building trends throughout Australia.
In this series of the Green Building Show, we'll be looking at the renovator's delight. We'll be looking at what makes a house a renovator's delight and how not to buy a lemon. We'll get experts in to tell us what types of homes are the easiest to renovate and which are the most cost-effective to make changes to. We'll also find out what sells a property and what adds value. In this episode, we'll be looking at the cosmetic changes you can make that have a big impact on your property, both aesthetically and in terms of financial gain. We'll get builder Tony Root from Keith Root Building and real estate agent Charles Bailey from Urbane Estate Agents to share their industry nous on the types of superficial changes you can make that will have instant visual gratification and make a big impact on your property's value. To get started, we got Charles Bailey to take us through a renovator's delight.
This house here, look, this is a great family home, this particular property. This could really do with just a kitchen and a bathroom. And just landscaping the backyard. The bedrooms themselves they're all good sizes, and just to recarpet it, it's obviously very old carpet, just those minor things and possibly a paint job on the inside would make a huge difference to this sort of property. Something like that would probably cost you in the vicinity of $10,000 to $15,000 roughly. In my opinion, that would probably increase the value of this property to 50 to 60 grand, if not more.
So in Charles and Tony's experience, have they seen simple cosmetic changes having big visual and financial impact on a property's value? I
think presentation means a lot in any property, whether it's unrenovated or renovated. So, I've done a couple of houses where we've had the TV shows and they've done a little makeover on them and spent the 20 grand on them, and it's made a huge difference to the property. Just doing a bit of landscaping, just a bit of recladding, just a carpet and just a general paint job, even just little things like changing the door handles on in the kitchen, just to modernise them a little bit, has made a massive difference. So in terms of value, I think you can look at somewhere between 10 and 20% return.
We had a local client that bought a home, and with cosmetic changes only, with exactly that, the coat of paint, the re-roof, the floorboards, just literally a tart-up of a bathroom and a kitchen, it yielded nearly 100% return over a 12-month period, which was amazing. It was very run down and undesirable. With a bit of elbow grease, it was transformed into a new home that hit the market very well.
The average renovation cost is between $2,500 and $3,500 a square metre. This means that to renovate a 10 square metre room, you'll need to budget around $25,000 to $35,000. Throw in a couple of rooms and those numbers start to quickly add up.
Just think you've got to be careful with actually what you're prepared to purchase the property for.
If an unrenovated property needs to be at least 20% cheaper than a similar renovated property after the renovation costs have been factored in to make it worth the investment, then cosmetic changes can help you hit the target to make the numbers stack up. Renovating doesn't have to be about ripping down walls and extending up or out on your home. You are more likely to get more bang for your buck if you can make your renovation changes cosmetic and avoid going to council and making structural changes. So what sort of cosmetic changes add value and oomph to your property?
Even just little things like just a quick paint job and either re-flooring or carpeting. Sometimes I've sold a couple of houses where people have just done the carpeting and it's just made a huge difference, in terms of getting their return back.
Your coat of paint, your bench tops, anything that people see visually, your outdoor living spaces again, your timber decks, pergolas, anything like that will easily transform a home.
We asked Tony and Charles what they think the most cost-effective cosmetic changes to make are.
Kitchens and bathrooms are probably two of the most important things that people look for when they're purchasing. So, I think that's where I would be putting more of the money into a renovation, is really focusing on a kitchen and a bathroom.
Cost-effective changes that the homeowner could make would be the carpet, the painting, floorboards, even tiling over existing surfaces, bench tops, those sorts of things, visual impact that create the wow factor for clients.
So how long does it take to make these kind of cosmetic changes to property?
Some changes, a coat of paint, Again, a coat of paint could happen in a day in a small unit, a few days in a home, could transform a home. Bench tops could happen in a few days with cupboards, etc. Your floorboards, your carpets, they can change a home in a matter of days.
In the next episode of the Green Building Show, we'll be looking at how to pick a renovator's delight and steer clear of the dreaded money pit.